Hey Joe, 200, how are you? It's me again, so I hope you enjoyed your week off from having to do the discussion. And now we are on October 23rd, the economics of retirement. This is a big one. This is a really important one that you have to think about, and your parents are really, grappling with right now. This is a difficult time, and you have to incorporate everything that we've talked about right now. So we have this insane longevity, okay, that the Social Security system did not anticipate, okay, and so the retirement age keeps getting moved further and further along in terms of qualifying for Social Security, and the reality is the actual Social Security wages that you get will never cover your true expenses. And if you're living just on Social Security wages, you're going to be living in poverty, much like the video we watched for those poor souls that were up in San Francisco. The other day was Dr. DeVries from San Francisco. So this is a really changing time in terms of old age and preparation for so-called retirement. I know I look at my situation, just surviving here, especially in Southern California, that I had to refi my house to cover some expenses, blah blah blah. But the reality is, I don't see myself being able to retire till I'm about 75 years of age, and that's just the economic, financial reality of my situation, and probably other situation that a lot of your parents and grandparents haven't gone through. So you guys can expect to have to work much longer, okay, than our predecessors. There are things that have changed in terms of this sources of retirement income. My dad worked for the Bank of America for many years, and he got a pension. A lot of companies had pensions. Well, guess what? Again, companies did not anticipate the drastic change in longevity that would come from modern medicine, hygiene, all things that we learned about early on. So guess what? The big companies, they said that's it, no more pensions. Okay, so the American Airlines, a buddy of mine, they eliminated their pension system, on and on and on and on. So now we rely on you putting away your retirement money. It's called a defined contribution. Okay, it just means you tax deferred. You can take that money out of your paycheck before taxes, so it's not taxable income, and then you put it into this retirement account. It sits there and percolates. It hopefully will gain interest as the stock market grows, and then you pay taxes on it based on your income at that moment in time when you are drawing from it, and they say in your 70s. Okay, so so we're going to go through all these different things, and then come discussion time, we're going to ask you guys to discuss this concept of government versus private financing of your retirement. Okay, and the other thing to think about when you're looking at it is engagement and health and all the stuff we've talked about. Okay, so again, retirement oftentimes is a sad time for people because they find themselves really questioning their worth, their value in society, and they get depressed, and their health shows the declines associated with that. So you got to make sure that your parents and grandparents are still very engaged with life, and you can help them out in that way. Okay, so just some things to think about. Okay, is again, you have your discussion. You're going to just go in there and talk about Social Security and just the role of the individual in financing their retirement. Don't forget, look on the left side of Blackboard. I'm looking at it right now, and it says right here, I'm looking at the highlight, it says GR200 midterm exam, November 20th. This is an online exam, okay? Open note, open world, open everything, okay? It's going to open at 7 o'clock at night, and it'll close at 9 o'clock at night. So you have 2 hours, and so just put that on your calendar, okay? And contact me if there's an issue, but I don't think there should be an issue for anybody. Okay. Alrighty. So good seeing you guys again, and I'm going to schedule here the last week of classes, 5th gathering, where you guys are going to tell me about your experience writing your papers. Start writing your papers now. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye.